Welcome back to Keep Up News Channel. Man United 2-3, Nottingham Forest. Ruben Amorim suffers first Old Trafford defeat as visitors stun the Red Devils to go fifth. Ruben Amorim bobbed back and forth in his technical area as if being buffeted by the swirling wind and rain at Old Trafford. The storm is coming, predicted Manchester United's new head coach earlier this week, and how right he was. If you want to know the lottery numbers or what you're getting for Christmas, he's the man. Amorim had foreseen trouble on the horizon, not that it will make this any easier. Having not lost a league game all season as Sporting Lisbon boss, he has now been beaten twice in the space of 4 days by Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. On the eve of this game, Amorim spoke about United being a massive club but not a massive team. Mediocre was how minority owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has summed up the club. No one at Old Trafford is mincing their words at the moment. A total of 19 points after 15 games is United's lowest points total at this stage of the season since Alex Ferguson's arrival in 1986. The latest setback leaves them still languishing in 13th place. "I had this and worse in Sporting in the beginning," said Amorim. "In Manchester you have a lot of attention, but for me it is the same feeling. This happens with a lot of clubs, and we have to continue improving the team because this will turn around." He could have been enjoying a weekend off in Lisbon, where it was a pleasant 17 degrees on Saturday. Sporting played on Thursday and aren't in action again until Tuesday. Instead, here he was in Manchester, staring into the teeth of Storm Darragh, watching United make heavy weather of Forest. Amorim gave a full debut to £59 million summer signing Leny Yoro, but it was a challenging introduction for the young Frenchman in such difficult conditions against a physical opponent like Chris Wood, who headed Forest's third goal on his 33rd birthday to surpass Brian Roy as the club's all-time leading Premier League scorer on 25. Morgan Gibbs-White, who set it up and scored another, was the pick of the bunch for Forest, as he was in a 2-1 win over United at the City Ground a year ago. That was the only time they had avoided defeat against United in the last 14 meetings, and this was their first win at Old Trafford since 1994. Nuno Espirito Santo's side are back up to 5th place after suffering a third defeat in 4 games down the road at Manchester City in midweek on the same night United lost to Arsenal. The story of that defeat at the Emirates was United's inability to defend set-piece corners, and the problem resurfaced inside 90 seconds here when Elliot Anderson swung the ball over from the right towards Nikola Milinkovic. Lisandro Martinez didn't get off the ground, but the 6 feet 5 inches Serb certainly did, rising in front of Matthijs de Ligt to plant a header emphatically past Andre Onana. We'll give Rasmus Højlund the benefit of the doubt and say the elements played a part in him failing to connect with Alejandro Garnacho's cross in front of goal moments later, but the Dane didn't have to wait too long for his third goal in 3 games under Amorim. Fernandez's clever touch sent Manuel Ugarte surging forward in the 18th minute. His pass put Garnacho through, and although the youngster's heavy first touch allowed Mats Sells to come out and block, the ball ran loose for Højlund to score in an empty goal. United suffered another set-piece scare before halftime when Jota Silva headed against the angle from a free kick, and Fernandez rattled the bar with a free kick as the two teams went toe-to-toe in the difficult conditions. But the game swung dramatically in Forest's favour as they struck twice within 14 minutes of the restart. The first goal in the 47th minute was down to United errors. Fernandez tried to play a return pass to Yoro and gifted the ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi, who slipped it to Gibbs-White 25 yards out. He had a clear sight of goal, but his low effort didn't look like beating Onana until it swerved at the last moment and left the embarrassed United keeper on his backside as the ball flew straight past him. Even Gibbs-White was surprised it went in. "I don't want to discredit Onana because he's a great keeper, but when I hit it I thought he was going to pick it up," he said. Wood outmuscled Yoro to go close before he got on the scoresheet when Gibbs-White swung across to the back post. Wood was waiting and rose above Yoro to head back across goal and inside the far post where Martinez couldn't keep it out. United hit back again just after the hour mark. Fernandez volleyed a pass wide to Amad Diallo, who was tearing down the right pursued by 3 defenders. The little Ivorian has been a revelation under Amorim, and he managed to pull the ball back to Fernandez, who produced an exquisite finish to sweep a shot past Sells. Substitute Marcus Rashford and Martinez went close to an equalizer with late volleys, but couldn't prevent Amorim suffering back-to-back league defeats for only the second time in his coaching career. "It's a tough game and a tough moment, but we have to continue the job," said the United boss. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.